Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Carolina Panthers. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. It's Young off play action. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. A first carry for the Canadian-born Chuba Hubbard. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A first down throw for Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
They showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate. A nice carry. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Back to throw, Rudolph. That's going to be caught downfield by Chark. Touchdown, Carolina! DJ Chark, 45 yards. And the Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage. But it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force. And they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. So just 3 yards on the completion there, and that'll make it 2nd down. Rudolph's throw taken in by Chark. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. From the red zone now, Rudolph, flush to his right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Rudolph looking to throw. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Jonathan Mingo. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And he He's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Seattle... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here comes a first down throw from Rudolph. He's got Mingo. Shifts by him. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. Here's Rudolph. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On 1st down, Rudolph. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now a dump off here complete, and he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A 9. And now this offense gets ready to take over the football, 1st and 10. First down, Young. Gonna throw right side here, complete. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Now Young. Throwing right, and that's complete. Still going. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That's good for 28 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Throwing, Young. His pass caught at the 4. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard taking it in from a yard out. And the Panthers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like...
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a first down throw for Young. And he's got his big tight end here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A play fake. Now Young. And that is caught downfield by Thomas. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A gain of 37. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a give. It's Hubbard going left. Shifts by at the 15. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now Rudolph on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Mason Rudolph taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Panthers... So we're in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. A final shot before the break. Rudolph eluding the pressure right. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the Battle of the Sea. He will take home that George Halas Trophy and represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's look back to the AFC Championship game held earlier today. And it's the Indianapolis Colts who are heading to the Super Bowl as they await the winner of this NFC Championship game.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Halas Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game.
In the game you're watching, it was Mason Rudolph with a strong first half throwing the football.
And a good effort
for 2 touchdowns, and he's run
across the
for another.
30 up to
That's
the
what they call
33.
in the second half. We turn things back over to Brandon Gaudin.
Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. And they just get the play off. Now Young. Thomas brings it in. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
We always hear from coaches how much they like to run crossing routes because they want to hit their receivers on the go, get them the ball, and keep them moving. How about when you hit a tight end that way? Okay, the receivers are going to run past you most of the time. The tight end, they can do their damage a different way, break a few tackles and race.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 58 yards. And the Panthers... Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Here's Rudolph. Flushed out right. Gets around him. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Rudolph now to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The end result, 21 yards.
They brought in the heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play. But we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one. Wound up hitting him for a 1st down.
To about the 40-yard line.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a 2nd down throw for Young. Looking here for Smith downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. 47 yards.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. They'll toss this right side to Hubbard.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Hubbard. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
They'll look to run with Hubbard.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Chuba Hubbard
with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Panthers go nearly the length of the...
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18.
Right back to Hubbard.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And that's the kind of run you get when you know Super Bowl berth is in sight. They've got the lead. It's the 2nd half. All those weeks of wear and tear in your body just go away. He's running with purpose now, and that's a heck of a run.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
Well, CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit. Give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that that call now might get the fans back into this one.
Now here's a throw that's complete. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Rudolph. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They'll run it here with Smith. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 23-yard run. And the Panthers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Rudolph throwing on second down. That caught by Trimble. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. One quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Throwing on third down, here's Rudolph. He's got Smith here. And he is stopped just short on third down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
They'll run for it. It's Hubbard.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And they're going to speed things up here. On first down, it's Rudolph. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, I think it's pretty evident that any blowout isn't going to be big enough for them. They're already up 7 full touchdowns, and it's still not stopping them from throwing it deep downfield, taking their shots, trying to add more points.
Young to throw it. Flush to his right. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. Young now.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 19. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Now Young.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Panthers are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to...
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Panthers. Jonathan Mingo saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Panthers continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Rudolph on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Rudolph eluding the pressure right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Rudolph going to look to throw it. A short throw hauled in by Trimble. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. Now Rudolph. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
On 2nd down, here's Rudolph. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, the Panthers are NFC champs. As we sign off here, thanks for watching, and good night. And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.